In Allegheny County, I was shocked at how many teens needed homes.
I was unprepared for the amount of homeless students I was going to interact with, what homelessness was going to look like at Brashear, the amount of students that battle severe depression and anxiety, suicidal ideations. I didn't know.
We didn't have nobody when we were struggling, and we didn't have sometimes go to sleep on empty stomachs, but just had to still get up in the morning and act like nothing ever happened. And sometimes the people who we probably could have called, we didn't want them to know we were homeless.
We have about 70% of our students living below or at the poverty line. They're tired. They sometimes aren't coming to school regularly. Sometimes their basic needs aren't met, right? Their water's not on, their heat's not on, or their parents can't afford to get food that day. They are focused on where are they eating, where are they sleeping, are their siblings okay, are their parents okay? So long-term thoughts about college or graduate school or whatever is just not, it's not in their forefront.
I was homeless from the mid-year, 6th grade, to the end of 7th grade, going right into 8th grade. Me and my brother will have to get up at 4 or 5 in the morning every day just to make sure we was up on time with the rest of the kids so there was no concerns or questions. We're on this big bus with all these people. They're going in town to work, and we'll be asleep on a bus until we got downtown, get on another bus, go back to sleep, then get off, go to school. Deep down in my heart, I'm like, I'm hungry, I really didn't eat. I have to go on with this day and act like everything's perfect, but how am I gonna focus on my academics if I'm hungry, I'm stressed? I just had to do what I had to do and just get through.
Our kids are experiencing so much trauma, so much trauma. They're dealing with their suicidal ideations, their post-traumatic stress, their depression, all on their own, the best that they can. And they're 16. None of us can do that on our own. And they need adults to show them some patience and some grace and make things just a little bit easier in their world.
They need a home. They need some love. They need stability. They need people that they can count on. And really, when you can provide all that, all of their talents and all of their abilities, they get to focus on the stuff that matters for them.
Our students are strong. Our students are creative. Our students are intelligent. They are just missing out on being able to access those wonderful opportunities. And that's a big part of what we do at HCEF, is make sure that students aren't facing those barriers.
Chris and HCEF help our students register for the SATs, right? Get a gift card to McDonald's so that they can get some food the night before, making sure that they have pencils so they can study, or access to a laptop so that they can do their homework or apply to college. They know he's here and they're actively seeking out his support. It's consistent support, it's reliable support, and it's tangible. It's so invaluable for the work we do here at Brashear.
It's so important for us to be where students are and where we can make it most easily accessible to provide support to them, particularly helping students to build skills to handle some of the trauma and stressors that their experiencing homelessness may have caused. Our after-school program meets students where they are, helping them get the extra support that they might need, whether it be social and emotional or academic.
HCEF is a blessing. My daughter's grades have improved drastically. She was down in like a low D average. She's at a B now. I attribute that to Miss Amy and the staff that she has here working with her. She does her homework here, then they do like little science projects, and she loves it.
We also have a mini grant program. A main component is being able to take students on field trips. So students are able to see beyond the boundaries and the walls of the shelters that they're currently staying in. And our emergency funding support at HCEF provides students who are already enrolled in a program with the opportunity to continue their enrollment. Whether there are barriers related to transportation or equipment, students are able to stay in that program with additional funding support. We also have a wonderful program that provides post-secondary education support to people who are looking to access higher education.
I didn't plan on going to college right away. because I didn't have the money. Once I found out I won the Hope Through Learning scholarship, I was just so grateful because I'm like, wow, I was not going to go to college.
One of the messages that we work really hard to drive home is that education is important and the long-term view is important. And so in the moments that we have them to sort of prioritize that with them, remind them that it is important and figure out how we can make that possible.
I paid a lot of attention to my studies. I just wanted to overcome the odds. I'm not what people make people of my color out to be. I just know that I can beat the odds. So I went to Edinburgh University for early childhood education. When I graduated there, I immediately came to grad school at Carlow to get my master's. I stayed connected with HCF throughout college. It was just great to know that, like, wow, like, I have this program who cares about me.
Our kids know that they don't have to walk alone, whether they're in our after-school programs or in high school. They know they have a supportive, caring, and loving adult who's going to guide them, meet some of their material needs, but also to put them on a path to success.
Our programs are really important because they're reaching students from all ages. What's most important to know, though, is that although we may be reaching such a vast number of students who are currently experiencing homelessness, we know there are dozens, if not hundreds, more that we aren't currently reaching.
Chris does an incredible job with our students. And there are so many kids that we're not even able to support because, one, I might not know that they're homeless, or two, like, he just doesn't have the time, right? We're here 8 hours a day and there's only so much time we have to give to our kids. We need good people able here in the building doing work.
There are over 4,000 students experiencing homelessness, and that's just students that we know of. Our programs reach just a fraction of that.
We don't receive government funding, so we rely on individuals, foundations, and our events. And so having more monthly sustaining members, I know this year that's a big initiative for us, because to really move forward, we have to sustain ourselves. If someone's giving $50 or $100 a month, it all helps. It goes a long way to buying material needs.
Because of our work that we've done with the students that we know the kinds of challenges they face and the kind of strengths that they have. And we would love to be able to reach out into the community and do more.
I'm a product of my environment, so I always thought, if I ever make it out, I'm gonna give back to my community. My goal is to be a teacher who makes an impact on underprivileged children in the communities. I wanna create that atmosphere that my children can come to me about anything. I was in your shoes. If you're feeling discouraged, if you're feeling like you have nobody, I was there. But guess what? You have someone to talk to, and you are somebody. Your opinion matters.
There's a lot of wonderful kids who just are looking for a little bit of help, a little bit of care, a little bit of kindness, and it's amazing to see what they can do when they get just that.
We want them to live their best lives, to have their needs met, to have healthy relationships, and have a bright future, and be confident that through an education that they can attain that in spite of their housing status. They're not limited by where they are. We want them to know, as we work with them this year, every day and every year, that they can do anything. We want our kids to win.